Mayhem leads to mass arrests over the weekend, and many are wondering if this is a new get tough attitude from Chicago police.
The dozens of juvenile arrests seem to be garnering a lot of attention.
Tia Ewing is live tonight with the latest. Tia.
Well, you're right. This is a new stance from the Chicago Police Department. Majority of these teens that were arrested were charged with misdemeanors. The Chicago Police Department, they called on violence interrupters to be here on the ground to try to convince these teens to go home. Now, they believe that some of it worked because there was no one shot. But those teens didn't make it here to this 7-Eleven where they turned the store upside down.
Well, it's the door of a mass arrest at Roosevelt Canal.
Another teen trend in Chicago. This time there were fights.
They fight, hold on.
And looting. The 7-Eleven on Crenshaw and Jefferson in the South Loop was destroyed. Inside, shelves were toppled to the floor. The parking lot was trashed. Teens captured on video tossing merchandise in the air and letting off fire extinguishers. A lone 7-Eleven employee was captured cleaning up the aftermath. CPD now has a surveillance system in the parking lot after the mayhem.
I came down here to see if I can do anything, no matter if that was helping protect children as they cross the street for traffic, if that was helping making sure children are not jumping on cars.
Joseph Williams wasn't the only one that showed up on Canal and Roosevelt Sunday night.
Alright, guys, I'm out here with my boy Mackenzie. We got P out. See passes over there.
Other community activists were called on by CPD once they knew teens were planning to show up. And they did. 300 to 400 teens converged on the streets, and the volunteers put themselves in the middle of it.
If you know some of these kids, y'all come out and get y'all kids.
Some parents did show up.
I saw a father pull up. He told his daughters, "What is you guys doing down here? You guys supposed to be at a show."
But for 40 young people, it was too late. They got arrested. Some as young as 12 years old were hit with misdemeanors. It's a message that CPD wants to make loud and clear.
We haven't arrested people like that, but this group got so out of hand that we had no choice.
Some of these teens were hit with some serious charges. 2 actually had guns. A 15-year-old was charged for having a gun with a laser and a silencer on it. And also a 17-year-old was charged with having a machine gun with metal-piercing bullets also in his possession. Live from the South Loop, Tia Ewing, Fox 32, Chicago.